Hi guys, thanks for tuning in once again. As always, we're going to jump right into it. Today we're going to talk a little bit about marketing. There is many things we can talk about marketing, but today we're just going to focus on photography. Everyone who knows me knows it drives me crazy, and I'm very passionate about this, but when realtors don't use professional photographers, it is such a detriment to you as a seller when you're trying to get the most money for your home. And we're going to show you an example why. I mean, professional photography is not that expensive, and if you're a realtor, you're paying us a lot, and we get that. And if your realtor hasn't put in the money or the time or the effort to get professional photography, they're already costing you money. So you've hired them to actually cost you money at the end of the day. Let's just jump into the examples here just so I can give you an idea. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back with this one, but it's just a perfect example of why you do that. So there's a condo that I sold last year, and the crazy thing was the exact same floor plan was listed below it on the same week. So same condos listed on the same week in the same building, in the same location, same everything, same market, no difference. What we're going to do is go through the pictures and show you the difference of a professional photographer and someone who didn't use a professional photographer, and then I'll go over the outcome at the end of it. So just taking a look here at the kitchen shot into the living and dining room, you can notice, the professional photography, it's very sharp, it's very crisp. We took them at nighttime, so we call that twilight. Always makes homes and condos look better. Some people swear that there's better in the daytime, so we go with that too. But then we're just going to scroll through some more photos. So check out the dining room. You can see again just the difference in quality. It feels bigger. It feels bright. Everything feels much better about it. And as the photos go through here, we're going to go over the outcome. So again, same layout, same building, same finishes, same color plan, same floor plan, same everything, same week. The one floor up that had the professional photography got multiple offers and sold for $30,000 more than the one right below it that literally sold in the same week. I even remember the realtor who bought mine, he said to me, yeah, I know we're probably paying a little bit more than the other one, but they didn't even market it well and, yada. So that person even acknowledged that their poor marketing was going to cost that seller money. And I'm assuming that seller was super angry when they saw the two sales prices, but at the end of the day, it's sort of the seller's fault too. If you've hired a realtor, you're paying us a lot of money. If your realtor does not hire a professional photographer, you go out and do it, or you fire that realtor right away and you get someone to come in and do it. And I get it. There's tenants, there's this, there's that. There's all these excuses not to do photography. But if you really want to make it happen, you can. This is something I've been harping about for years and years and years, and I'm super passionate about it. And again, not trying to pat myself on the back with this listing, but I'm just trying to show you an actual example of when you do it differently, what the outcome can be and how different it looks. That place just looked 10 times better, 100 times better. And I've got several examples of different, places that expired. Then a photographer came in professionally, did it at night, did things differently, and it sold. So there's hundreds and hundreds of examples of it, especially when it comes to the luxury market. I cannot believe people get away with not doing professional photography. So again, if you're the seller and your realtor does that, fire them or make them use a photographer or just call one yourself, because you really should have video, floor plan, and photos in place. Video sometimes doesn't work on vacant listings or virtual staged or whatever the case may be. But if you don't have professional photos, like, you've already given yourself a slow start, because online showings, when people look online, that's your first showing. And I've said this before, the first showing isn't when they walk in the door physically. The first showing is when they see your listing online. And if your listing looks like the one without professional photography, you're going to get bypassed. They're going to come to mine that has a professional photography, and I'm going to sell for $30,000 more, and my seller's going to be super happy. And the person who doesn't is going to look at them like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? I can't believe I sold for this much. So please get professional photography yourself. Make your realtor do it. Fire your realtor. Get another one who does it. You can see the quality of realtors' work just by Googling them. So go online, Google them, see what they do. Then you can already have an idea of what your place is going to look like online. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to rant about it, but again, everyone knows me, knows I just go crazy about this stuff. I feel like when I see other listings that aren't mine, whether I offer on them or not, I feel like they're costing their sellers money because they wouldn't spend the money on professional photography. Thanks again for tuning in today, everyone. Do feel free to like and subscribe below. Also, if you have topics or questions that you'd like covered on these videos, please send them to us. We want to keep this as relevant as possible for you, so any questions you have, topics you want covered, we will put it up within a week if you do send us that note. Hit us up on all of our social media. We've got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Send us anything on there. We will have the video up within 7 days. Thanks, guys.